Welcome back everyone to Piney Plays Minecraft Skirmish. And it's time to start on the roof to the Prancing Pony because right now it doesn't look like much of an inn without a proper roof. Not that I'm particularly great at roof design, but let's see if I can make something that looks a little bit closer to what would be something that at least will do until I learn how to make a better one. Let's see now. Right now I am putting in some scaffolding so I can get up to the roof. Alright, and here I am on the roof. Maybe I should have put some sort of attic ladder or something like that. That might have been a good idea to work with, but this is what I've got to work with for now. So what should I do? Ooh. Now, I was thinking of having a nice slanted roof over here to cover this side, another one for this side, a couple of sub-roofs here. I'm having to do too much on the style of roofs that are more complicated than just a simple one, but we'll see how this operates and if I get it right. Probably not, but we'll see. Alright, now this, and that means starting around here, which means I'm going to need a little bit more scaffolding if I am going to get around here and keep from getting myself killed. Now I'm probably going to need some dark oak in order to have some beams for it. I don't know if I'm going to need those or not. If so, then I'll just have to come back for that later. For the moment, I'll work on it this way. Oops. Alright, so let's start out this way and see what happens. What we need then is for things to slope. And of course that means using, I'm sure there are other ways you could do this, but the traditional means that I know of is using steps, 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 and more steps. Should I use that color? I know I'm up here starting to lay down the roof. I'm wondering, is that the right color to use? See, well, okay, well the side of the inn itself is birch, so the roof is darker than that, but we have all these other things that are also, we'll try it. And hopefully I don't fall off and get killed, because it's a pretty big fall down to the bottom right now. I don't know how many squares it takes in order to get killed. Actually, let me just stay in a... Alright. Now, my traditional way of making these things is to do that and use a lighter color on the side, and my lighter color is usually birch, which I completely forgot to bring with me. Well, I may just decide to replace this with birch later. But what I want to do for now, I'm going to leave, I think I will use the logs here and keep those in place. So this will be then the other end of that. So I'll see. So I'll have to do something about when I get that back up. Right. Good. All the way across. All the way across. And we have one. All right. That's going to be the general shape, and then it's going to go up, 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 up. So I'll just do one side first. Normally I just do it by row, but I think I'm going to get the shape first so I can have a look at what the exterior is like before going too far into this. Fortunately, now I have a stairway up in order to get from end to end. And we pluck that there. Oh, no, actually that's not right. We want that to go 1, 2, 3, and we want that to go there. Good. Alright, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pluck one here, and I'm leaving a hole there so I could actually put the item there later, and hopefully things don't look too bad, because if it looks really bad I may just have to change the color of the side or something like that. Yeah, to make sure I don't run out, that's what I'll do, is I'll put this up here. Alright, now this is going to be it's going to be a really high slant, so I'll probably have to have an attic to this building, because you would think that if you have this large of a slanted roof, and this might be explained why many large buildings have flatter roofs, but I'm pretty sure that the Prancing Pony would have a nice slanted roof rather than a flat one. Just feels more traditional. Alright. Yeah, this may work. And if it doesn't, well, there's always take two. Alright, there we go. Up here. And oh, okay, that works out nice. Okay, so this is what we have. Alright, that works together, and this comes here. Now, here is where things are getting a little bit trickier, because I'm not used to doing compound roofs. And because I am so completely not confident in my abilities to stay up, we'll do that. And we'll put this here. Now at some point these two roofs are going to be interacting with each other, but I'll have to take that into account later. Well, that could give some strange results. Alright, and let's see, one. Maybe I should have practiced on a different building before I started doing things with complicated roofs like this. Alright, let's see. I obviously don't want to fill in the entire thing yet. Fortunately, it's not really all that large in that direction, so that does help things a little bit. And alright, let's get this here. No! Well, at least answers my question whether or not that kills you. Well, if I'm down here, I might as well get the dark oak I need. Oh, that's spruce, not dark. No, I don't want spruce. I wanted... What did I do with... No. Alright. Put that back. Dark oak. Alright, I'll take 2 stacks of it. I seem to have plenty of it. And I'm not going to run out of that anytime soon. Oh, and it is... Oh, it's getting nighttime anyway, so therefore I will take a little nap. Then we'll head back to the roof. Hello, nighttime. Thank you. Alright, and let's see. Okay, good. Now let's have a look at my handiwork before I go back up. Well, that doesn't look... I think that will look much better. Let me double check to make sure I'm remembering everything right here. Yeah, okay. See, I think the roof, would that look better in birch oak or dark oak? Because we got the... Oh, that's got to change. Oh, that's got to change to dark oak right there. That just looks awful. Awful, 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 awful. Alright. And we'll take some of that also. Okay, so what I think I will do is make the side of the roof oak. Right? Yeah, and make the actual steps dark oak. That's what I want to. As for this, you are turning into dark oak there, because that just doesn't look right the way it is. Thank you. Alright, and we'll do this here. If I don't do it now, I'll just completely forget about it. Oops. Alright, now, let's see, do I have a... Where did that... Well, alright, I'll have to worry about that piece of spruce later on that I just managed to lose. Alright, I can see it up there. Alright, the dark oak. Oh yeah, the dark oak thing is here, so it's 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. And I'll go inside and take care of that. So much for roof making. Yeah, alright, yeah, here we go. Alright, good. Now I can... Done! Alright, now back to the roof. If I'm going to go back to the roof, I am going to want to make my steps out of dark oak, which is actually probably not too bad of an idea since I've got huge amounts of dark oak, so therefore it's certainly a wood that I can use quite well. Well, that's only 56. Don't worry, I got plenty of that on that. There's a reason why I got all this stuff here. Nice that it converts 4 to 1. That's going to make things a lot easier in making huge amounts of stairs for this. And I hope I don't change my mind again after going through all this. That does tend to happen sometimes. And well, that's all that we're going to have time for today anyway, so I might as well stop at that and start to do a little bit of... Or put it on the other side. Okay. Right, so I might as well go in there at least get the thing started. Since you don't want to see me creating steps all day long. And back up to the roof. I barely made that. Alright, good. So I have my dark oak there, dark oak steps. And we can... I don't need a shovel right now at the moment, so we'll put this up here. Maybe I should have also brought a bed. That would make things easier. Alright. All these little things you don't think of. Well, I did bring a crafting table, but no wool. Right. Always remembering half of what you need. Alright. We'll come up this way. Up, 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 up. Alright. And get rid of this step, that step, that step, that step, that step, that step. Still not too sure about what I'm going to do about there, but that's an entirely different matter. Alright, so now let's collect all this up here, and someday I am going to be needing a large number of oak steps for some project, because I've got plenty of them left over now. Alright, now let's worry about dark oak steps, and hope I don't change my mind again. Alright, good. 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 One side done. And let's get this done. And we can get at least a couple here also. No matter what I do, I'll have to get those out of there. Alright. Okay. I'll have to be careful with that one, because otherwise I'll just put it in the wrong direction. So let's back to the steps. Good, and good, 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 good. Nice. Now we do have the center area. Do I have any dirt left? No, I do not. So how do I handle that situation? Because I know that if I put it on the side, it will just taunt me and do it wrong, so I will. I'll do it this way, yes. And that will work just nice. And that is the oops, that's the side of the roof. Or at least for one of them, we'll have to do the other side and get all the steps in the middle, get all those transferred over. Good. And now we have to worry about this, and we knew what happened last time I was in this area. But unfortunately I am back to full health now, so it doesn't help that we've got this craziness right there. So what I will do then is just put this here, this here, and see if I could do this without of course neither one of them falls good for me. Well, let's see. Oh, this side, of course. We can do this side easily enough. And we could even grab a little bit from there. Alright, so now it's back here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. But it is getting late again. I probably really should have brought a bed up here. Alright, note to self. When doing very high builds, bring an extra bed along so that you can get down quickly. Well, that shows you an idea of... Alright, we'll take a quick nap and have a quick look at the side to see if it looks okay, and if it does, that would be a good place to end. Alright, here we go. And let's see what it looks like. Well, that is... It could be better, I guess, is a nice way of putting it. Well, I'll have to decide what I'm going to... What's wrong is... What's wrong is poor design. That's what's wrong there. Obviously, I should have built this so that it could be 3-3, so I have a direct report. It's because of the size of the porch. That's the problem, because I made the porch only 2 wide. I should have made it 3 wide. If it were 3 wide, everything could be done nice and perfectly. But now, the whole thing is ugly, and I don't know what to do about it. Well, I'll have to ponder on this, and we'll see whether I just go with this or find some other solution in the next episode of Pineleaf Plays Minecraft Skirmish.